Ohio and the impact it has on individual districts is very important. All the stakeholders in the educational program need to be engaged and involved. That includes the educational professionals who are delivering the instruction. It includes the students who are receiving the instruction, and it most definitely involves the parents and the business communities that are being impacted by that instruction. I think it's very, very important that all are engaged, working in a partnership to make education become a reality.
Yes. What we want to ensure is this. There's more money at the end of the week instead of more week at the end of the month. We want students to know and understand how to handle their personal finances.
Remember, those goals are based on the needs assessment, and that needs assessment ties into those data sources. All right, is everybody with me?
Fundamentally, parents want their children to receive a good education. They understand that schools are there to help their child become both college and career ready. But where I think it gets a little muddy in the water for everyone is what are the connections between that? Understanding that everyone plays a role. Everybody is a partner here at the table when you think about it.
My education as I grew up, my parents were very involved in mine. And I'm doing the same because I want my daughter to have the very best education she can get, especially in Cincinnati public schools, which is what I grew up in.
Parent involvement is driven by parents doing what they feel is best for their child, whether that's making sure they get to school on time, they eat before they come to school, that they're clean, they're prepared, ready to learn. Whereas parental engagement, it calls upon the school to reach out to parents, and then parents to then respond to the school's efforts to get them involved and engaged.
You're going to take your blank sheet, and when Gail gives you your tactical planning example and information sheet, you're going to then create your plan for that event that you just made an agenda for.
With all the people that we have within the city and stuff, we have over 200 some African American firefighters, but we have almost 900 firefighters within the fire department itself. So even if people took just a small amount of time, even an hour or 2 hours just out of 1 month, then I think that whatever they do as far as how they interact with kids and just share their experiences in life, then especially for kids seeing just a male role model or just having interaction with a male, I think that can kind of curtail a lot of the problems that a lot of kids and stuff have.
I was in the first PLI class here in Cincinnati back in 2007, and I represented North Avondale Montessori School, which is the school my children attended at the time. And when I was approached by the executive director to take this training, I remember thinking, I think I'm pretty involved. I don't know how else this would be a benefit to me. But when I went through the class, there was so much information that I did not know, especially how to read school data and transferring that data into a successful project that would ultimately help increase student achievement and also involve more parents at the school.
that I've learned out of this weekend is about the parent involvement and the power that we have as parents to help at school, all the different resources that we can use to help us and to encourage other parents at school to be involved too.
After graduating from PLI, I will share with the parents by organizing a meeting or just an event to bring out the parents and, just explain to them the positive roles that it shows you, the information to be able to give it to your school and show your school different ways that parents can get involved, as well as parents can, pretty much have that power and that knowledge of knowing how they need to handle certain situations for their kids.
Absolutely, education is a partnership. It's a collaboration between the home, which is vitally important to the success of the child, the school, and the community. Without cooperation of all three of those entities, it's really difficult for a student. Without a good, strong, supportive environment in the home, the student's swimming upstream. Without that quality teacher in the classroom, education is challenging. Without a supportive community that values education and knows the quality product that our schools produce, it's difficult to be successful. So it is a partnership without question. The home is vitally important. The school, and in particular, the classroom teacher is vitally important. And the support by the general community for education is very important. Without one of those entities, it makes it really difficult to have quality education.
A happy child makes a happy home. A happy home promotes a happy village. A happy village affects a city, which in turn inspires a state. A happy state touches a nation. A happy nation helps create a happy world. So being a happy child is the most important thing in the world. And if we can help our youth be not only happy children, but walk into schools that have positive school climates that are supportive, then we're helping to shape the course of their future. We're helping to show them that their dreams can become a reality. And in turn, we're helping not only our community, we're helping our state, and we're helping our country.
Well, they're actually coming up with a cheer that has something to do with their educational experience and also something to do with the training here today. So they have to include PLI in the cheer as well.
Yes, I do remember doing my cheer. I remember Pam, my partner, doing the splits. And I remember Pam's picture being put in publication. But it was hilarious, and we had a good time.
Yes.
We can do it!
We can do it!
We can learn!
We can learn!
We got power!
We got power!
Stand up and let's get concerned!
Stand up and let's get concerned!
2 bits!
2 bits!
4 bits!
4 bits!
6 bits!
6 bits!
$1!
$1!
All for PLI! Stand up and holler!
Together. We're moving. There it is. Move out of our way.
Parents are the answer man.
When I get involved, students gain.
Answer man. Answer man. Parents are the answer man. Higher grades and test scores. Answer man. Answer man. Parents are the answer man. Better attendance, more homework. Answer man. Answer man. Parents are the answer man.
When parents are involved, that's special education.
Parents are the answer man. If parents get involved, more graduation and college too. Answer man. Answer man. Parents are the answer man.
Answer man.
We need you.
Communicate, teacher, advocate, decision maker.
We need you.
To Communicate, participate to help us graduate. Communicate, participate to help us graduate. Communicate, participate to help us graduate. Communicate, participate to help us.
Power.
Parents!
Power.
Parents!
Power.
Parents!
Power.